Okay, so a while ago, I was on the Nissan Leaf Facebook page, as awesome people like myself do. And this guy had posted an article saying electric vehicles, are they as dirty as gas-powered cars, or are they not as clean as people think they are? And what the hell? Crazy people on Vegas Boulevard. Should have been known. But anyway, so I clicked on the link, I read the article, and this article is referencing a very interesting EPA study done back in 2013. The study basically boiled down to, it went off the concept of if you get your power from a coal-fired power plant, which many Americans do, that the electricity used to power your car is dirty. That is true, yes. Straight up, no denying it. That is true. But the basis for this study is that if you compare the electricity being produced and the stages of the electricity compared to the CO2 emitted by a regular gasoline car, a modern gasoline vehicle, that the electric car is going to produce as much CO2, or in some cases even more CO2 per mile than the gas car. Now, here's the problem with that. Our beautiful city of Las Vegas gets all of its power from the Hoover Dam. It's a hydroelectric plant built during the Depression era. It's an amazing modern marvel that is nearly 100 years old, but you know, it produces power using the Colorado River. It also stops the yearly flooding of the river that used to occur before, and it looks pretty cool, let's be honest. A hydroelectric power plant looks a lot cooler than, you know, a regular everyday diesel or coal-fired power plant. There we go. I totally lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, because my electricity, or the electricity that I use to power my vehicle, is produced by renewables, this car at this very moment is contributing, compared to a gas car, this is producing no CO2. And for that reason, that EPA study is not conclusively correct. In fact, it's more wrong as time goes on, because more and more states are implementing renewables to be a larger part of that grid system. Like, we did a cross-country road trip a couple years ago, and they were putting up so many windmills across the country. It was kind of amazing, and it made you think a little bit more optimistically about everything. That being said, how green your vehicle is based solely off what kind of electricity you use to power it. You can easily put a solar setup on your roof, produce enough power to run a vehicle, no problem, offset it, not pay for gas, not pay for power, and you're set. And that's the key concept. Your electric car can be zero emissions. All you need is clean electricity. That's it. And so in my case, the zero emissions badges I have all over my little Nissan Leaf are super accurate. Also, they took into the consideration of how the CO2 is created, but they didn't take into consideration how the fuel was created. If you look at all the power that it takes to actually produce a gallon of gasoline, I read somewhere it was like 6.6 kilowatts or something like that. That creates a lot of CO2 in and of itself. And I'm pretty sure a lot of gas or a lot of oil refineries aren't exactly powered on solar panels and wind turbines, you know? Oh yeah, I went around, yes! Proof, you can't have oversteer fun in a Nissan Leaf. Oh, that was awesome. Yes! I power slided a Nissan Leaf! Yeah! That's how you do it, kids! There's a reason his username is Crazy Motormaster. guy's exhaust pipe right here is held on by, I don't know what that is, like a brake cable, or, but it's right about to fall off, man. You know, there's a lot of cars on the road for 1 a.m. in the morning.